The spark that lit the fuse that led to the writing of this song is the man in the white cap right there. Blame Ron. Blame Ron for this. My buddies down at Joey's bar think I done lost my mind. They're getting real suspicious of the way I spend my time. You know, they think I'm downtown robbing banks or in the backwoods running shine. They're sure I've taken up a life of crime. I plead insanity. That woman got the best of me. I can't be judged or blamed. It's just a crying shame. When I'm with her, I got no sense, and that's my best defense. Lock me up and lose the key. I plead insanity. No, one night as I drove to her house, I was running kinda late, so I put the pedal to the metal as I hit the interstate. The cops set up a roadblock. They ran my license plate because they clocked me at 138. I plead insanity. That woman got the best of me. I can't be judged or blamed. It's just a crying shame. And when I'm with her, I got no sense, and that's my best defense. Lock me up and lose the key. I plead insanity. Well, we found ourselves in Vegas on a hot streak, rolling bones, when this biker whispered in her ear, I'd sure love to take you home. And it occurred to me as I poked his chest and said, leave that little girl alone. He was 6'4", and I was stoned. I plead insanity. That woman got the best of me. I cannot be judged or blamed. It's just a crying shame. When I'm with her, I got no sense, and that's my best defense. Lock me up and lose the key. I plead insanity. Yeah, lock me up and lose that key. I plead insanity. Thank you. Somebody asked me recently if I ever wrote a love song. That was a love song, right? I thought it was. All right, I'm going to do another. This is a song about one of my favorite songwriters, a guy out of Texas named Jason Eady, and heck of a nice guy too. This is one of his. No, it's been a while since I've seen you, girl. Funny we should meet up in a place like this. Sure, I got a minute, but I can't stay long. Got someone waiting for me outside. Damn, you sure look just like I remember. Too bad things turned out like they did. You got that same look in your eyes now. Last time I saw it, you were leaving. Anybody ever told you you sure cry pretty? Stand tall and move with grace. Has anybody ever told you You sure cry pretty. Tears fall, don't leave a trace. Sure, I thought about you for a little while. Yeah, I guess I still do now and then. If only this had been another time, girl, maybe it might just break me down. Anybody ever told you you sure cry pretty? Stand tall and move with grace. Has anybody ever told you you sure cry pretty? Tears fall, don't leave a trace. It's time for me to go, hope you understand. Sure, you'll be fine once I'm gone. Sure, there's someone out there you can turn to. Just keep your head up, girl, you'll be fine. Has anybody ever told you you sure cry pretty? Stand tall and move with grace. Has anybody ever told you you sure cry pretty? Tears fall, don't leave a trace. Thank you. Cry Pretty by Jason Eady. This is another one of mine. This is a kind of whimsical song. I was challenged once to write a song about a blue alligator. I thought about how to do that. Where do you see a blue alligator? They're not out there in nature. Sometimes maybe if you've overindulged in seeing pink elephants, maybe you'll see a blue alligator too. But I thought about those little alligators that are on polo shirts that people wear. They're usually green, but we'll use a little poetic license. So I thought about a guy, kind of a college nerd with a pink polo shirt and a blue alligator who winds up in a redneck bar, and how that might go. Now things ain't always what they seem, and I'm here to prove it's true. You won't believe the story I'm about to lay on you. It happened at O'Malley's pub about an hour before last call, when the place was full of rednecks, hicks and bikers, wall to wall. Old Merle was on the jukebox singing about Mama's hungry eyes. What happened next would surely take a psychic by surprise. The record skipped across the grooves, the needle screeched and slid. Went through the doors and toward the bar walked the preppy college kid. He wore a blue alligator on a pink polo top, faded cut off blue jeans and a pair of Birkenstocks. He ordered up a whiskey, he said, leave that bottle, thanks. And here's a quarter for the jukebox, I need to hear some Hank. Now son, I hope you'll pardon me, said the bartender with a grin, but this ain't no flippin' frat house and your welcome's wearing thin. So if I were you, I'd dismount that stool and skedaddle back to class. For these friends of mine decide it's time to kick some yucky ass. Well, that young man looked up from his drink, and upon the wall he spied a vintage Martin guitar signed by Country Charlie Pride. He gave those strings a tune and sang lovesick blues, and I'm so lonesome I could cry. Then he looked around at that rowdy crowd, not a single face was dry. He wore a blue alligator on a pink polo top, faded cut-off blue jeans, and a pair of Birkenstocks. We filled up his glass with whiskey, we said, keep that bottle, thanks. And would you play some more? We all need to hear some Hank. Now if you're looking for a moral, you don't have to search too far. Next time somebody different walks into your favorite bar, just think of that guy singing jambalaya to a sea of swaying leather. Then remember the power of a country song to bring us all together. He wore a blue alligator on a pink polo top, faded cut-off blue jeans, and a pair of Birkenstocks. We filled up his glass with whiskey, we said, keep that bottle, thanks. And would you play some more? We all need to hear some Hank. Would you play some more? We all need to hear us some Hank. Thank you. Blue alligator. This is another one I wrote when somebody pointed out to me that there aren't any country songs about Pennsylvania. There might be one or two out there, but now there's another one. Sister owns some land in Pennsylvania. I was the only kinfolk she had left. Got a letter from the lawyer, same day my factory shuttered. Suddenly I'm bound for Benazet. When I left Bristol, they said, boy, you're crazy. You'll be back in town before those snowbirds fly. They said that I'd regret it, and I hate to admit it, but their words were awfully hard to falsify. Now I'm living here in small town Pennsylvania, on the wrong side of that Mason-Dixon line. And I got you here beside me, and I got the Lord to guide me. Country ain't a place, it's a state of mind. Two-lane roads meander through this valley, between rows of corn, red, orange, and yellow leaves. There's whitetails on the ridge, there's a little covered bridge. Sometimes I swear I'm still in Tennessee, but I'm living here in small town Pennsylvania, on the wrong side of that Mason-Dixon line. Where I've got you here beside me, and I got the Lord to guide me. Country ain't a place, it's a state of mind. Never put much stock in fancy zip codes. A rural address is more my style. Why should longitude and latitude affect a person's attitude? Or why another human is worthwhile? So I keep living here in small town Pennsylvania, on the wrong side of that Mason-Dixon line, where I've got you here beside me, and I got the Lord to guide me. Country ain't a place, it's a state of mind. Yeah, I got you here beside me, got the Lord to guide me. Country ain't a place, it's a state of mind. Thank you.